What else? We're continuing on. We've had a lot of success over the past few weeks with this compilation I'm putting together. We started off with Long John Baldry. We were talking about John McCoy when we started off with Mexico as the first track, and then we got into the Kirk. And then last week we were playing Davy Black, and we were looking at Goldie and Making Up Again. We mentioned Pete MacDonald. Let's include today on our next track, which is track 3, a band and a fella who's been hugely popular. Ken Bruce on BBC Radio 2 is a huge fan of Steve Thompson. If ever he gets a chance to play some of his work, he always highlights the fact that he's a huge fan of his. And he's worked Steve Thompson across the years with Elaine Page and Colin Blunstone. And if you look into his history as a singer-songwriter and his work, he's just fantastic. And we've played his music across the years we've been here, so he's definitely one to be included on this compilation of the best of Goffy at the weekend. He these days lives around Norton. He might just be down your road. You might be thinking, who's that bloke there? Who is he? I'd probably never realised that Steve Thompson now resides in Norton. Let's play one of his best. This is Hurry Home, Wavelength. So good, isn't he? Steve Thompson is the name. Look out for him because he may just be walking around your place, around Norton. That's where he lives these days. And Christine was straight on the phone there from Nunthorpe to say how good is this compilation shaping up, even better that it includes the brilliant Steve Thompson, being able to see his shows where he portrays and plays all the songs that he's been involved with across the years, and there's so many of them. Just a great joy to see him on stage. So lovely to play him today. And as I say, the best love him. People like, if you get people like Ken Bruce voicing strong opinions about your work, you're kind of there or thereabouts, really, don't you think? So it's lovely to have you. And also Dave Hill, who is a promoter based in Hartlepool. He's been doing stuff for years. I know Dave Hill was working on those Lindisfarne concerts at the City Hall in Newcastle. Remember those? They were fantastic when everybody used to pile in for Christmas, and Alan Hull and everybody in the band in the original form were there. I know that Dave, across the years, has worked on many promotions. In fact, has promoted Steve Thompson through the years too, and still does it. And if you get the chance to see him, then you want to be taken down a totally different journey, then do go and see him. He's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for that. It's good to know that it was ringing a bell with you today, Christine. Hello to all our listeners. Hey lads, we got listeners in Nunthorpe. I know. Well, of course I'll mention Berwick Hills. I'm just surprised there. The leafy area of Nunthorpe. I cannot believe it. It's good to have you there. Thanks for listening to BBC Radio Tees.